I think you're crooked. Hold on. Is that better? Let me know. Do you guys like this background? I got this background on Amazon and I was really excited about it. I thought it was really cool. And then I posted on Instagram and so people said they didn't like it. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys like it or not. I think it's cool. I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about walking through a tough season. I talked about a little bit about this on Instagram. I talked kind of about this on the podcast, but I have been walking through a really hard time and it's just important to me to be transparent with you guys because it's just important to me that my social media, the things that I put out are genuine, and I never want to be someone I'm not or come across as someone I'm not. I never want you guys to have this impression of me that I have it all figured out or that I'm happy all the time. My life is honestly like exponentially better, you know, than it ever has been, and I'm happier overall than I ever have been. But you can be happy with your life and still walk through really tough seasons, and that is what's happening for me right now. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on maybe like the end of next week or something, but right now I don't want to like get into it. But even though I've done all this work and I've been improving my life and doing all this stuff, life still knocks me, right? Like I still have to walk through the same like tough, hard things that everyone else does, right? There's no like opting out. There's no like part of the personal development pyramid where you don't have to struggle anymore in life. Like life is always going to give you struggles. And I've been thinking about just a lot of different things, you know, as I'm going through this time. Really, like this whole year honestly has been hard, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better, unfortunately. So, you know, that it's hard, right? It's hard to think about, it's hard to walk through, but I've learned so many lessons. I just kind of wanted to chat with you guys about it a little bit. And I think what I've been thinking about the most lately is that it's okay to feel sad, right? And so much of what I do and my mission and purpose in the world is to help women come alive and transform their lives, right? And feel better and change their mindset and change their perspective, right? And all these different things. And that stuff is so important to me, right? It's like my life's work. It's like, it's everything to me. It means everything to me. And so when I'm sad, sometimes I feel like I'm failing my work or like I'm not doing good or something, right? And I'm so into personal development. I love self-help and personal development so much. And a lot of that and a lot of what I teach is like shifting your perspective, feel better, change your energy. And that stuff is so important. But I think it's also important to realize like you're gonna feel like crap sometimes, and life is gonna be hard sometimes, and you're gonna have to walk through things that are difficult and unfair and that suck, like, to be honest with you. And there's gonna be times where things are hard, and that's okay. And what I've really been realizing is that it's okay for me to sit in sadness. It's okay for me to be angry. It's okay for me to sit in these emotions and to just accept them and to realize that we have a whole range of emotions and I'm having a human experience, right? And I always talk about on the podcast a lot of that feeling of awe. I always try to stand in this energy of life of like, wow, like I can't believe I'm here. I'm in this body. Like I have hands. There's a sky. Like, you know, life to me is such a miracle if you stop and think about it. And I try to have that perspective all the time. But I forgot what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. You know, I try to stand in that energy of miracles all the time, but that doesn't mean that things aren't hard, right? It doesn't mean that I don't have a full range of emotions. And I think life is amazing. Like, to me, life is so amazing. You know, we're surrounded by miracles all the time, all this stuff. But part of the miracle of us having this human experience and having whatever you believe in, spiritual experience, is that we go through tough times and we have ups and downs and we have a whole range of things that we walk through. And it's okay to trust yourself that you will get back up, right? I used to have all this fear and be scared when I would get upset or get sad. If I didn't shift it right away, I would be like afraid that I was gonna relapse back into depression, right? My life, like, to be honest with you guys, used to not be good. It used to be really, really hard for me all the time, right? I had depression. I was freaking broke. I couldn't pay my bills. I was struggling, all these different things. Life was difficult for me all the time. And when I start to feel sad, I'm like, oh no. am I going to be depressed and am I going to slide back into that old version of my life, right? And I've just been trying to remind myself that it's safe to trust myself, and it's safe to know I can feel sad and move forward, and I can feel sad and evolve. And feeling sad and feeling negative emotions doesn't mean I'm taking a step back, right? It's so easy when you feel bad, when you feel heavy, when you feel like crap, to feel like you're taking a step backwards. Like, I did all this work and I was here and now I'm back here. You know, I took a bunch of steps backwards, but that's not what it is. Like, being sad isn't a step back on your journey. It's all just part of the process, right? And I talked about this on the new podcast episode I did about up-leveling, so I'm not going to like go into that. But I think a lot of times when we're sad and we walk through struggle, it's really about an invitation for us to go to the next level of our life. And I think you can get to where you want to go and transform your life a lot faster a lot of times because of struggle. Struggle can be really, really transformative. And when I look back on the timeline of my life, the times that mean the most, that are the most meaningful, you know, that were the most transformative, right? That really changed everything, weren't when I was just hanging out and everything was great, right? It's when I did things that were really hard. When I rode my bicycle across the country, right? When my friend was murdered, like when that kind of stuff happens, you know, it changes everything, right? It changes your life because you're confronted with struggle, with things that are hard, right? And I don't know, I'm just trying to stand in that energy of letting myself be sad, but also being thankful, because I know this is going to transform my life. And I know I'm going to be able to be a stronger leader for you guys and have a better life because of this struggle. And that struggle always serves me, right? That's one of my affirmations I've been using. And you can use that too if you're walking through like a sucky season of life, you know, struggle always serves me, right? I grow stronger. I grow better. I'm a better leader, a better daughter, a better friend, a better person, you know, because of struggle. Struggle always serves me. And that's really been helping me. And so, and it helps me feel like it's okay, right? It's okay to struggle. It's okay that I feel sad right now. And then just reminding myself that emotions are temporary, right? Your brain loves to come in and tell, it feels like forever, right? When you're sad and you feel like crap, when you're grieving a loss, when you're walking through something hard, you know, it's really easy to feel like this is forever. I'm never going to feel better. I'm sad. I'm always going to be sad. Things will always be hard, but that's not the truth, right? You have to remind yourself that all emotions are temporary, and then just find little moments of joy, right? Like, you know, I'm so thankful in this time, like when I do find relief, when I do feel creative, when I do feel inspired to come on here and talk to you guys, you know, when I feel better or any kind of relief, I just feel so thankful for that. So just find ways to find little moments of joy. One thing I do, this is kind of weird, but I'll tell you guys, one thing I do is when I get trolls on Instagram, which used to happen a lot, but it doesn't anymore. I don't know what that's about. But when I used to get trolls on Instagram, I would just look up hashtag cockatoo, which are those big white parrots that like dance. And I would just scroll Instagram and watch videos of parrots like doing really silly things. And just find something like that where you're like, when I feel just like life really sucks, you know, when life is just really kicking me while I'm down, I can do this thing, or I can look at these videos, or I can go, also really like watching baby pandas on YouTube. Like there's like montage videos of baby pandas on YouTube, and that might not do it for you, right? It might not like bring you joy the way it does for me. It might be something else. But my point is, find like something little and silly, like those little silly things are what will get you through, right? And it's kind of what makes it okay in a way when you're walking through this hard time. It gives you like a second of a break from all the struggle and all the hardship, and then just stand in gratitude when you do feel like that and be like, thank you, like I'm so glad I have this break, right? I'm so glad, you know, I feel inspired, I feel happy, I'm laughing, whatever. And just be thankful when you have the joyful moments, and just know that the sad moments will pass, that all struggle serves you, that when you're struggling, you're actually expanding. You know, you're becoming a better person. You're becoming the woman that you are supposed to be. You're being called up, right? That's what I always say. Being called up to the next level, to the next level of myself. So anyway, this is kind of rambly. I hope you guys, this is helpful for someone, or maybe someone resonates with this. I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know. I was going to tell you guys too, the Radical Transformation Academy is open for enrollment this week. It closes Sunday. And what do I need to tell you guys? I feel like you guys know what it is, but it's my membership site, and you get a workshop, a workbook, a meditation every month from me for $10. You get access to like basically my new content goes in there for 30 days, and then it gets pulled down and it's sold on the website for $39. So it's a really good deal if you want to work with me. I get requests a lot of people that want coaching or want to work with me in some way, and I don't have any more space left. So this is a really good affordable way to work with me, and I teach you guys in there what I teach my clients and like what I teach my coaching people, and so you have access to what I would tell you, right? So I don't know, I just want you to feel like, I want everyone to feel like they have the opportunity to work with me if you want, like it's in there. So it's open, like I said, it closes Sunday. Next month I'm teaching a workshop on money mindset. Sorry, my brain is like really foggy right now. You know, guys know when you're like sad and it's like hard to process things. But I'm teaching a workshop on money mindset, and that's been huge for me because I've lived in poverty most of my life, and I used to have so much anxiety and so much stress and so much fear around money and so much issues about feeling deserving of money and all these beliefs that money was hard to make and money is difficult and all this different stuff, right? And so changing my mindset and being able to step out of all of that, especially because I run, you know, you guys know I run a bunch of businesses online. So, you know, being able to step out of all of that and leave it behind has been huge for me. It's really, really helped me. And so I'm really, really, really excited to teach that content to you guys. I think it's really powerful and really transformative. So if you struggle with your money mindset, go join the academy. You can find the information at radicaltransformationproject.com. It's $10 a month, like I said, and then you get access to a new workshop, a new workbook, a new meditation every single month. It's like my newest content that I put out. You get like first access to it. And I just really love it. Like it really is like my passion project. Like I get really, really excited about making workshops in there and just thinking about I try to put the most transformative stuff I can put in there every month. So I'm always thinking like, what, you know, do you guys need? What can I say to you? How can I help? Like, how can I serve? Right. And I feel like one of the big ways I'm doing that right now is in the academy. So if you feel called to work with me, I would love to have you in there. I love everyone in there so much. So anyway, this is so rambly. If anybody watched this, God bless you, you're a star. I'll be back with, you know, more uplifting, inspiring videos at some point, but it's important to me to be transparent, and it's important to me that I don't only come on here when I feel good, right? I want to show you guys like my authentic truth and my authentic journey. So thank you guys for holding space for me to do that. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, have a good day.